going on? How's everyone doing?
Shout out to Colin. Everybody else who's cool with Colin.
Chunky! I didn't say.
Eat your popcorn and your Coca-Cola and relax.
Anyway, tell Colin I'm ready.
What's going on? This is Colin. How's everybody doing? I hope you're having a great day so far. I've got a good one. This is a bad one. This is so bad. Not content wise. This video is probably gonna get a lot of people talking, at least in the comments. I've got a lot of heavy opinions on this one. I don't like what I'm seeing. Let's just say that. And I generally keep my opinions mostly to myself, at least my hard opinions. This one upset me. It upset me. It upset me so much I had to go to a docket I had from last week and find out and just watch it again. And man, I have both of them for you. I've got part 1 and part 2. First part happened last week. I think it was just a week from yesterday because part 2 happened yesterday. Anyways, I am ranting. Please let me know if you agree with me, if you disagree with me, or if you're in the middle. I'm sure there's going to be a lot, so let's just get to it. Before I hit that play button, you know what to do. Hit the like and subscribe. Do your jump kick backflips. Let's go. I did it again. I didn't tell you where this is. This is Judge Caretti. He's in Michigan. And you know what? We'll just leave it at that. All right, now let's go.
Time you're ready.
Okay, Judge, the court can call People versus Petty's. Date and time set for a pickup on a bench warrant.
Dale Vanderverde on behalf of the people.
For the record, David Warden on behalf of Travail Petties.
All right, Mr. Warden, did you apprise your client of the nature of the warrant?
Yes, I did, Your Honor. He'd stand mutely, formal reading.
All right. He didn't appear for his pretrial on May 7th. Why?
He informed me that he went to the Sterling Heights District Court for a couple hours. He figured out he was on court. He told me the courtroom docket was already completed. He wasn't running. He's on tether. Tether was charged, he tells me, when they picked him up at his house.
Sir, why didn't you, when you figured out it wasn't the Sterling Heights court, why didn't you come into our court?
I did come into court, Your Honor. I actually came into your court and sat in the back of the courtroom, and I looked directly at you.
When?
May 7th.
Oh, counsel, you didn't say that. You said he just hung around Sterling. He went from Sterling to Macomb Circuit Court?
Yeah,
Mr. Warden?
did. He went to your court after he figured out he was in the wrong court.
Yeah, why didn't you tell me that?
I did, Judge.
I didn't hear it. Alex, did you hear that?
I can't remember, Judge.
Mr. Vanderverde, did you hear him say that he went from district court to circuit court?
Your Honor, I didn't hear it, but there was a portion where he cut out. It may have been during that part, but I did not.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely didn't hear it.
Who cares? Who cares if the attorney said it or not? The defendant just said it. The defense attorney agreed. Let's move on. This isn't even a long clip, and I thought I talked too much.
And that's clearly a relevant fact. And what happened when you were in court, sir, on May 7th?
Okay, so you had a couple people for like lawn services that was there. The whole courtroom was full. I stayed all the way till 2 o'clock, and then I talked to the officer that was on duty, and I told him I had missed court and I was supposed to be here at 9:30, and I got here late. And he said, "Well, you missed. You had to reschedule with your lawyer or figure something out."
Had you posted bond, sir, prior to May 7th?
Yes.
I think there's a bondsman on the call with us that has posted for him.
Yes, Your Honor. Raymond Woodburn with A1 Bail Bonds.
All right, given all that, I'll set aside the bench warrant. Give us a new pretrial date, Alex.
June 11th at 9:30 via Zoom.
And I'll reinstate his bond.
Your Honor,
Yes.
I apologize. Raymond Woodburn with A1 Bail Bonds. My office is respectfully requesting to be released from bond since we had to go pick him up and bring him in.
I mean, it sounds like, though, through no fault of his own. I mean, he showed up to 2 courts, not 1 that day. Your request is denied. All right, next case.
Judge,
All right, so that was part one, and I played that just to give you a little context. Now, that's fair. The bondsman wants off. He's like, "Hey, we had to go pick him up. This is $50,000 we're talking about. It's not a little bit of money, so we would happily request be removed from the bond." Fair request. Judge is like, "Yeah, he made a mistake. He tried to get here. I don't see that as harmful. He's in jail, so." All right, but that's not the upsetting part. This is the upsetting part. A week later, the bondsman filed a motion to be removed from the bond. So he is back in court yesterday to argue this.
the court can call People versus Petty, date and time set for a bondsman's motion to be discharged from bond. Judge, there's no attorney or defendant, just right from A1 bail bonds.
All right, state your name, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor. Raymond Woodburn with A1 Bail Bonds. Want to thank you for allowing me to come into the court today.
Is this case that was up last week?
It is.
And my memory of it, why I denied your oral request, was he was in jail at the time of his court appearance. So why would you want to be removed from the bond?
No, Your Honor. Actually, he said he was not in jail at the time of his court appearance. He said he went to the wrong court and then came here and they told him that he had to reschedule. He was a failure to appear.
Okay, that's it. But I mean, that's in the same vein, that's through only very minor fault of his. He tried to do what he was supposed to do and actually showed up but was late. Why would you, again, same question, under those facts, why would you want to be removed?
Your Honor, he had missed court on the 7th. We had tried to contact him on the 8th, 9th, and that following Monday with no response. He did not.
So was it on the 7th? Well, is the 7th the date that he failed to appear and then came into court?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
We tried to get.
People make mistakes.
I understand, Your Honor.
Judges don't, but people do.
I understand that too, Your Honor.
All right.
We did try to contact him. He did not contact the court. We had to send somebody out to arrest him, bring him back into custody per the court's order. Otherwise, we were going to have to pay $50,000. The company does not want to have to pay the $50,000. And upon further, he was also on a no bond warrant out of Oakland County. So when he was released from Macomb County on the 7th, I believe, he went over to Oakland County. So we are once again respectfully requesting that we be released from bond. And I would like to use the section 2 of MCL 765.26 that allows us to be so if we put the person in custody.
You gonna give him his money back?
Pardon?
Are you going to give him his money back?
No, we did our job, Your Honor, and posted bond for him.
Well, it gives me some pause that he showed up on the day, but I guess I wasn't entirely aware of that fact pattern where when we issued the bench warrant, he still didn't turn himself in and you had to go out and get him?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, your motion's granted.
Thank you, Your Honor. You have a wonderful day.
You too.
All right, just like that, the guy's out $5,000. His bond's gone, so he's in custody right now for a no bond hold. I don't know what that is. I didn't look it up, but who knows? Maybe he's got out of that today. Maybe he got the no bond hold because he had a warrant in his name for not showing up. When he showed up, he was late. He went to the wrong courthouse. The judge even said, like, I mean, he went to 2 courthouses instead of 1 that day. This is my biggest complaint. He just lost $5,000 and his freedom because the bondsman's there arguing the same motion he filed last week. There's no defense attorney. He's not in court. If this is a motion hearing for his case, why isn't someone representing him? Why isn't he there? Now, I'm not a lawyer, but I'm pretty sure that you're supposed to be at hearings that involve you. They can't just do this. Maybe it's different because it's a bond and they can just do this. I don't know. But this blows my mind how bass backwards this is. How dude just lost $5,000 and he doesn't even know it. I mean, it might not be him. It might not be his money. It might have been, a family member, maybe a bunch of people pulled together. I mean, $5,000, not a little bit of money. And I'm guessing it's 5,000 because that's 10% of 50,000. I'm just guessing. It could be more, it could be less. Who knows? Anyways, let me know what you think. I hated seeing this, and I thought Judge made the right call in the first hearing when he said, "Yeah, I'm not going to release you from the bond." Then files the exact same motion and has the exact same argument. He didn't say anything different. All right. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm gonna get off my soapbox. I don't like being frustrated when I'm watching court, and I was frustrated with this one, so I felt like sharing it. If this one made me emotional, maybe it'll make you emotional too. All right, hit that like button. I would appreciate it. And until next time, bye.